sip of water real quick. I ran out of water at the end of the third quarter.
Just a quick note, that is the first 30-point, 10-plus rebound, double-double effort for the Redbirds since 2012 by Daniela. So congrats to you. Coach, whenever you're ready, we'll take an opening statement and then we'll open up for questions.
I could not be more proud of our team. We had a conversation this week about playing with desperation, and it's, the most urgent team usually wins. The team that plays so desperate on every possession that your season's on the line, that's the team that usually comes up with the win. And I thought we were okay in the first half. Our shots weren't falling. We made some silly mistakes, but to hold them to 33, I just said, hey, this was us at Belmont. We were up 8, feeling really good about ourselves, and then they kind of flipped the script. I said, it's time for us to do the same thing. And total team effort. These two are absolutely outstanding, and I can get into individual guys, but this team is so much fun to coach. And a week ago, I would have told you the same thing. My feeling was very different in Carbondale, but this is a really good group of young women, and I love that they got this win.
Questions?
Message at halftime, Kristen. I mean, the first quarter was very shaky offensively.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. That was nice, Randy. That was very nice of you.
You can argue with me there?
No. I think we were 1 of 10 at one point in twos, and then we were 6 of 9 in the second quarter. It was just like the emotions, big game. They were really physical. A lot of teams are being really physical with us, and I think that's what people think can get into our heads. Thought we settled in much better. We had some silly mistakes, but we were only down 8. They held them to 33 points, and that was my message. We talked about a couple things, but just like we were in the same boat. Like 2 months ago in Nashville, we were like, oh, okay, we're feeling really good, and they just came out and threw some punches, and we responded, but ultimately they came out on top, and that was just our message, like, hey, just start chipping away, just focus, we're going to score, and we're going to get a stop, we're going to score and get a stop, and we were just led by these two, and they were absolutely outstanding.
Was there a halftime adjustment to get the ball to Daniela more?
Yeah, I mean, we ran some more plays. They were doing a decent job on her, I guess, the first half. I think we could have done a better job, but Addie was getting going too. That's the beauty of having two really good and talented post players. You can kind of play off of each other. Nibe had that look in her eye. We've really, Nibe, tonight she's the best player in our league, and I really believe that, and I think she showcases that, and I knew she was going to have a big game, and when she's playing that well, I mean, you got to just keep giving her the ball.
Daniela, can you describe the third quarter? I believe you had 16 of your points there in the third quarter. What was working, and what were you feeling out there?
I mean, from the start of the game, we know this game meant a lot, and we already had, it was like a redemption that our team wanted. I'd say thank you to Addie and the guards like Trista Feda to make the right reads to give me the ball, and I feel like that helped a lot.
Addison, what is the significance of beating a team above you in the standings this late in the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge, really huge for us. We've talked about that a lot lately, just how big this time of the season is, with conference tournament just right around the corner. So us to be able to go out there and just, play together as a team and get it done, it's a really big win for us tonight.
And then Martin, going into senior day this Sunday, how excited are you, and how can you build on this 24-point performance?
Yeah, I'm excited. Sad that senior day is already here. Feel like we just started season, but no, I'm just going to go out there, same mentality, just go out there and play my game, no matter if it's senior day or not, and just trust my teammates. So that's just kind of what I've been thinking.
And Coach, obviously tonight, you beat number 2, now you got number 1, also being senior day. What's kind of like your mindset going into that?
The funny thing is, if you look at our schedule, every game is the big one. This just happens to be, tonight was Belmont, and everyone gets excited for Belmont. It's Murray on Sunday, but Southern Illinois is going to be just as big at Valpo. If we want to do what we want to try to do, we have to harness that, that urgency, that be where your feet are. Hey, enjoy this one. The president brought us crumble cookies. They'll be eating cookies tonight. It'll be fantastic. But tomorrow, as awesome as this was, this is yesterday's news. And now, how do we find a way to beat the best team in our league? And we had them. It was a hell of a game at their place, double overtime. But there's going to be some emotion. You know, I can't fathom. I don't want to. I'm emotional as is. Just these 4 seniors are near and dear, especially the one to my left. I don't know. I can't believe she picked to come to Illinois State, and I've had the absolute privilege of coaching her for the last 2 years. I always say this, and I'll say it again Sunday after the game. She redefined the standard of Illinois State women's basketball, and every player now has to live up to Addison Martin for years to come, and it's just the type of human being she is.
Addison, the last couple minutes of regulation and overtime, a tight game against another really good team. How do you think the team handled the pressure of that situation?
Yeah, I think we handled it really well. Obviously, we've been in close games like this, so just the experience of that also like rolled over into today. We just honestly, we trusted each other, which was a big thing, and it's a big thing that we've been talking about. Like Coach said, like we were talking about urgency, and I think we played with that a lot. She said in the locker room, the last 25 minutes, we played it like it was the end of our season tonight. So we just kind of have to keep building on that. But no, I think we did a really good job just trusting each other and having confidence in each other.
And I don't think you had a shot or a point in the first quarter. What was going on to kind of get you more involved?
Yeah, a couple times this year, I feel like I had like slow starts, but like when I have like teammates who believe in me and know that I'm capable of doing something, they're yelling in my ear like, we need you. That like automatic change of my perspective of the game.
I just want to say, Nibe, your defense was outstanding tonight. Like, I know we talked on the one play at halftime, but it's just when Nibe is engaged, like she's a really good two-way player, and our team feeds off that, and we have success. So we have a lot of talks, and I always say I'm very quick to point that out, but I'm equally as quick to say, well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kristen, is it 24 or 27 at the line? Safe to say you don't shoot that well at the line, you probably don't win this one?
Yeah, good thing we don't have to worry about that, you know? Like, and it's funny because, like, Jay missed 2, you know, like, but here's the thing, like, and I know they fouled us down the stretch, but that was a point of emphasis, like, when the free throw line battle, we have made more free throws in conference play than our opponents have taken. Like, we do a really nice job of not fouling, and we do a good job of getting to the line. So I know people would look like, oh, the foul. No, if you look what we've done this year, that's kind of a key to our success. And when we're playing through the post, like Nibe was 9-9 from the line. Addie was 8-8. I mean, my goodness. Sweet. Fantastic.
Anything else? Thank you.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. You know, a lot of talk, with senior night coming up, but you just had a career night. How do you and the players build off the momentum going from this to the next game, even though it'll be an emotional one?
Yeah, I feel like this game, the coaches got us like really prepared, so we'll all go into the same mindset of that at practice tomorrow. But going into senior night, I'll say the same perspective of the game and to play for the people whose like time is limited at Illinois State.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you all so much for being here.